Yeah, hello everyone. It's a lovely evening. Uh, you're most welcome once again to my channel. Today we shall be talking about Microsoft Word. How do you open Microsoft Word and save it? So, if it is still your first time seeing me or watching me online, kindly click on the red button and turn on your notification bell so whenever I release any new video, you receive the notification. You'll be among the first people to get to this. So ideally, when you're creating Microsoft Word, the first thing is going to be uh, you first open a folder, you create a folder for yourself. You're going to right click, then you come back to new. Okay, when you come back to new, you come here folder, you click that so you can name your folder. So let's name our folder. Can have Let's say our folder is going to be Oja Ronald, Ronald Emilio. Yeah, that. Then you press enter. So you have already saved your folder. Okay, you have saved your folder. So you double click your folder, it opens. So when your folder opens, you see this. You have opened a folder. So inside the folder, you are going to right click again. You come back to new. So this time around, you are going to select. So we are dealing with Microsoft Word. So let's look for where we have Microsoft Word. So here, the PC here it's showing. My PC here is showing. Yeah, I think this one here, document. Okay, document. So you click that. So that is our Word. So you can decide to rename. You can decide to rename your your document here, the Microsoft. You can decide to. So if you want to, you can either rename it again or you leave it like that. So for this case, let me first leave it like that for the moment. So you double click and you are here already. So you can see that this is the Microsoft Words already opened, and you see here our features here. We see this is our fonts. Uh, okay, at first, let's first go through this. We are having home insert, and we're having the layouts, we're having the reference, the review, view tools. So we can use all of this, and let's see if we shall be in position to use all of this. Okay, so let's start from here. So from here you can decide, you can type. So let's say we are typing. Let's say, let me say what we bring our cursor here, we make it active here on this page. So let's say we are typing, having what is what is your what is your what is your name? Okay, okay, yeah. So here we are having what is your name. So let's make some editing here. So we bring our cursor here, so let's remove that. Yeah, we are here saying what is, remove that set. Here we're having why. Yeah, so what is your name? Okay, so from here we can play around with this. You can even decide to increase the font size. So here it is 10, we can increase it to 20, 16. So I think let's use 16 for now. So that is it. You can also, ideally, you can also add your, so that is what is your name. So what is your name? So we have increased the size and we can play around with this. Okay, so let me answer this. You can decide, you come around, you can. So when you check this, this is for bulletins. Okay, let's say we are bulleting. Let me bullet this for my answer. So let me remove this. Okay, so let's label our question so we can, you come and highlight. I want this to be our question. 1. Okay, so you can see that that is our question 1. We can press save, then it is shows automatically that we are going to question 2. So let's say it's a question 2, where do you stay? Okay, where do you stay? So that is our question. That is ideally typing and how you label your things. So let's say, let's give it a try here. So let's go to the next feature. Maybe let's say, how do we insert? Okay, how do we insert in Microsoft Word? Now let's say we can insert a table. Okay, you can decide either your table is 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 depending on what you want. Let's say this. Okay, so here I was saying here, how do we insert in Microsoft Word? Let's try and insert a table. So here you bring our cursor down. So let's bring our cursor down. Okay, let me remove it. Okay, so here let's insert. You see table pictures. Let's start by inserting a table. So we can have a table here. Okay, so our table is here. If you want to increase, you'll be increasing it. You see this? So that's how I'm increasing the numbers of table here. Maybe let's say names of students, for example. Okay, names of students, and here we can say the marks obtained. Let's say here the marks. Then yeah, you list everything down there. Okay, let's go. Maybe let's try insert a pic. You can say, so you come and right click here, then from the file you extract, you can extract your picture or you can get it from your file. Okay, let's get it from the file a bit. So let's save pictures. Let's get some from the camera here. Okay, let's get it. Let me look for where to get some pics from. Okay, okay, ideally right now I don't have any pic here, but that is how you can insert your pic. You can just go there, you collect it from any of your file, then you find yourself already having your picture inserted on your Microsoft Word. So after that, you come back, you can decide to come back home or you come straight. You see here you have file, so you are going to click your file. Okay, so if you are still saving your document for the first time, you are going to save it as. Okay, you see the new file, open, we have in save, then save as. So for this matter, we're going to select save as. So you click save as. Okay, then you're going to name your document. So let's say we're naming this to be, let's say we're naming it to be Sweet Bro. Okay, yeah, Sweet Bro. Then you save it just like that, and just know that you have already saved your document. So okay, let's go back, then let's see. So so let's open our folder here, and this is our our document. So you click and you double click, okay, it's opening. Let's go back a bit. I think yeah, there was so okay, it is here. Okay, let's click. Okay, so this is our working. You see that? So this is how we can open and save our Microsoft Word. Otherwise, I want to thank you so much for watching. I encourage you to subscribe. Thank you.